G'day you bunch of legends. Righto guys, here I am. I'm doing the audit. So those of you guys who aren't aware, last year I got audited by the tax department. They basically went through everything. Everything was all pretty legit, everything was all pretty covered. But the question that they wrote a bit of a letter for me and they said, oh, can you please make sure that you have this, this and this and this. And they didn't fine me, which is always a positive thing. They deducted a couple of $100 off something because I couldn't read a receipt, but otherwise everything's all pretty Mickey Mouse. But two of the points that they made, one was how did I come up with the percentage of usage of a vehicle, and two, we need to document why I need this vehicle basically. So I have pulled out all of my tools. The van is literally empty at the moment. There is nothing in the van at all. At the moment we have an empty van, completely empty. And what I'm going to do, it's great because I get to do a big clean out as well, and I do a bit of a show and tell of the van also as I'm putting things away, and we'll go through a bit of a run through on what I'm doing with it. But yeah, the idea is to make the van completely empty, pull everything out, weigh everything, document everything that I weigh, justify why I particularly need this type of vehicle to do my job, and away we go. So, oh, I can't get that, there we go. So yeah, drawers are empty as well, completely empty. The van has nothing in it at the moment. This is my stuff. Yeah, so let's see how this all pans out, and I'll see you on the other side of it, eh? Cheers guys. G'day guys, righto, well that was a mission, definitely. But it's something that, like I said, I got a letter from the tax department, I got audited last year, so I just really wanted to dot my I's, cross my T's this year, try and do as I'm told by the letter, the letter that was sent to me, and yeah, hopefully next time it happens, it should all be a lot quicker, and everything's all hunky-dory. So yeah, so they wanted to know what the weights were, the stuff I was carrying, and basically odometers and how I got to the percentage that I had. Now, I've got a GoFar tracker now on my vehicle, so now I know my odometer readings, and they are fantastic because you can set the days when you work and stuff on a regular basis, and then keep your weekend stuff separate and things. So it makes it a lot easier to keep track of your odometer readings. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that pans out. So yeah, there'll be a percentage that will drop in regards to obviously what I use the vehicle for, but however, the vehicle is still 100% storage for my tools anyway. So I don't know how all that works. I've got some questions to ask my accountant this year, definitely. And yeah, we can see what pans out from it, and I'll keep you posted on it. But yeah, so Toyota Hiace, absolutely love this vehicle. I've had it for a couple of years now. It has been fantastic. It's been, it does make my life so much easier on the job. I have something nice to drive around and all that sort of stuff. It's got fantastic storage, great drink holders. I'll just show you a couple of those as well while I'm at it. So these side drink holders, they actually hold the larger Yetis as well, and they do it quite well, which is awesome. And then you've got your other cup holders and drink holders and stuff along. Yeah, like I said, first aid kit. I got cleaning wipes and stuff there, sharing a can. You put your diary down this way. Drink holders at the back further as well. Plenty of places to put shit, and that's what I like about this car. It gives you lots of opportunities in that sort of area. So yeah, glove box doesn't fold right out, but there's enough room for paperwork and stuff in there too, which might come in handy. Yeah, all right, let's work our way around the vehicle, and we'll have a yarn about how I've set it up and what I've been using it for. Anyway, so first things first is the driver's side sliding door. All right, so it's fantastic. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors on this van, and I appreciate every one of them, which is fantastic. So I've got my batteries on this side. I've got my drills and my drills and hammer drill and stuff in this boxes here. We've got our saws in there, the silicons and roofing stuff. Gear that I use sort of on a semi-regular basis. I keep on this side, easy access, get a hold of, and away you go. So it all depends on obviously your setup and how you want to do it. Things like screws and stuff in there as well. Tool belt I keep up on the bed here. And then, yeah, that's pretty much this side. Now, there is some great storage underneath, so I'll just step right back and we can have a look at the storage underneath here. So there's enough room for your Makita radio to sit in there. I've got some hammers and stuff in behind here. Room on this side for your bigger batteries. I also put my big water bottle there as well, so that sits in there nicely in that little cubby hole there. So, yeah, it's definitely utilising the space, and that's the trick to any vehicle. It doesn't matter what vehicle you get, whether you're qualified, apprentice, whatever. Any vehicle that you get, you want to make the most of the space and get the most out of it, because at the end of the day, the more space, more room for tools, more room for materials, for gear and stuff to try and make your day easier, which is where you want to be, yeah? All right, let's go around the back, we'll have a look. As you can see, there's a few guys that have this sort of setup where you have the 2 drawers and you have the bed on top. Now, I'm very much a fan of this, okay, because even though you might have 4 or 5 doors here, or you have sheets of plaster or ply or whatever, you can still get access to your tools underneath. And that is just such a convenience that you really kind of, you can wrestle with some days if you sort of have other systems where you have shelves on the side and you lean stuff up against it and things. But yeah, each to their own. Obviously, it's personal preference, it's what you prefer. But I like this little setup. I don't mind it at all. So yeah, drawers. So being a 2-door system, you've got 2 doors. So you've got 1 and 2. And the way this is set up is that I can open that door and get access to this drawer without having to open up the other one. Yeah, if that kind of makes sense. So it gives you that ability to, if you're tight on space and that, and you just want to pull out the vac or whatever, and then you can just open that door up and grab it, or you just open that door up and throw some shit in if you want to, that sort of thing. So yeah, saw, back, nail guns and everything, that's all on this side. This drawer is a different width and size to what this one is, mainly because of the saw, really, to fit the saw and to fit the back. It was actually designed for that. But yeah, it's not too bad. Straw goes in. I've just got a random shit drawer, really, basically, bits and pieces in that one, so lots of miscellaneous tools and stuff. Saw stand, that sits down in there nicely, which I'm sure a lot of guys have seen. And then this is the other drawer as well, so another round of MacPack boxes sitting here. Same deal again, depending on what I need, what I use them for. Traxor tracks. You did notice the longer Traxor track on the other side. I'm pretty sure that's sitting at about 2.7 or 2.6 long, I think it is. So I've actually got it running past basically the bed and go in behind the boxes at the very front there. So I'll show you that on the other side anyway, so you can sort of see what I'm talking about. But yeah, otherwise we've got, on this side I've just got clamps. I've just got a bit of timber set up on a bracket and the clamps are done up to it. My wedges there, rags, that's the stuff, a couple of tubs along that side for random miscellaneous shit. And then on the other side here, as you can see, so we've got the level sitting up there, we've got a light, stuff that's convenient to grab when you need it. So same deal, you know, you can open that door up and you can get access to stuff on this side because you need a level or whatever. Stuff that you use on a regular basis that you kind of got to semi-look after and not let it flog around, okay? And a little trolley sitting in there too. It just worked out that that's a good spot for it. So yeah, all right, we'll jump over the other side. And the way I've got this one set up is, okay, so we've got the ladder sitting up against the box. Gives me the convenience of being able to pull the ladder off if I want to run sheets past or door past and stuff like that. The fan's optional. I don't have to have that in there. I can always put that in the front seat and stuff if I need it out of the way. So you can actually get 2.7 meter sheets by 1350s in this van laying flat. So you're a little bit cramped up at the front, but you can carry them. So if you get stuck in a pickle and it's pissing down rain and you need some plaster sheets because you're short or whatever, you can actually fit them in here, which is great. It's awesome to have that option. So yeah. This space here, the real reason I wanted it this much room, because I wanted to have that ability to carry wheelie bins. We can take that big Husky vac that we've got, throw wheelbarrows in, all that sort of stuff. I wanted a bigger area for that sort of shit. So a deep spot that we can fit things in that are sort of quite bulky and cumbersome to carry. So yeah, that was always the idea behind it. So yeah, got the jackhammer there and all that sort of stuff. And like I said, that's the box there at the back. So this little box at the back here, all right, that's what hides the tracksaw track. So that comes through all the way through here and goes to the back of the driver's seat basically. So you get that extra length, you get the full length of the bed as much as you can. And that gives you that longer tracksaw track, which has been convenient when you're cutting sheets. It just makes it so much easier having the extra length and not having to join tracksaw tracks up to get that length. So if you're running a Toyota Hiace van, get rid of your toolbox and get rid of your jack that's on this side, and you can fit 2 of these king chrome sawhorses in without a problem at all. You've got to lift it up a little bit on this side and you head to toe, so you put one upright the right way and the other one the opposite way, and they slide in nicely. So that actually locks it in. I haven't set it up like perfect, but you can actually lock it in, close the door without a problem. It does rub on the door a little bit on the inside, but for the sake of having 2 sawhorses stored away nice and tight that don't rattle, it's pretty convenient. But yeah, I love it. It's just worked out so well. It's just out of pure luck that it worked out. So yeah. All right, and then we've got the front seat. Theo's here today, just sitting in there, joining me for the van tour. Say hello, Theo. No, he's shy. All right. So yeah, obviously passenger side, I haven't really got too much in here, except once again, I'm using the door hub, the internal door hub in this area here, just to put storage and stuff like that. I got some tape sitting in there. Things like, you know, the spare drill driver bits, stuff that like accessories and consumables that you use that could potentially break while you're using them, and having them stored away somewhere convenient where you can go, hang on, I need more of them, or someone's short of one, you can help someone out, say, hey, hang on, yeah, I've got some in the driver's side door, go grab one, you know, that sort of thing. So that's always the idea. It's convenient, it's one place, having a place for everything and everything in its place. That's what I love. And yeah, sometimes you can't get that sometimes. So yeah, you got to have it. Righto guys, so that just about does me for today. Thank you very much for listening as always. I hope you like my little tour. I do have plenty of other ideas to do to the van, things to make it better and improve it. Probably look at getting some new storage. I noticed Makita's brought out their Mac Track, which I'm very, very interested in. So I think that could be very, very interesting to see. And did you guys know that the Mac Track is actually fitting similar profiles to the Mac Pack, all right? So if you got, so the width is roughly about the same on the smaller medium storage boxes. And when you've got the 2 boxes side by side, the lengths are about the same. Yeah, so yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to start heading down that road. So yeah, Theo's out here full of faces at me. Righto guys, you build on legend. Thanks for watching. As always, I can't wait to show you this as it progresses along. And I'm glad I got that tax stuff out of the way. I'm interested to see how that pans out. And hopefully this year, if we do get audited, then it doesn't matter because we'll have everything there to to do the job. So good on you, Theo. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Talking again soon. Eh? Bye. Bye. Bye.